All right, well, I solved a mystery for myself, and I'm just here to see if I can solve it for anybody else. Why is it that when you eat corn, and you you shred that shit up, and you take the corn filling out, but then when you poop, it's full again? How does that happen?
I tell you how. Corn blood. Stay tuned.
No, it slowly fills back up with your poop as you're digesting.
You got poop corn.
So it's poop corn now.
Poop corn.
It's corn poop.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So we were speaking earlier about Dracula 2000.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So
dude?
yeah, and honestly, I haven't seen it forever, so I barely remember any of it. I do remember two people specifically that were in it. One of them cool, kind of, and then one of them really bad. Gerard Butler is the guy who plays Dracula in that.
Is he just like kicking everybody's ass and stuff?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got like the big contacts that make his eyes look all like or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's Wes Craven Presents, not Wes Craven. Wes Craven Presents. So he produced it. So he was like, "Oh, sure, yeah,
Fuck.
you can put my name on it." Whatever.
Yeah.
But the other guy who's in it is Danny Masterson.
Oh, man, I'm glad I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Because I was about to be like, well, Gerard Butler, then who's the cool one?
Yeah. No.
What's your beef with Gerard Butler?
I just...
Really?
Dude, he's been in a bunch of movies that I completely forgot that he was in until I rewatch them, like fucking Reign of Fire. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking Gerard Butler with Christian Bale.
Oh, I fucking remember that movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love that movie, but I can't ever remember if it's Woody Harrelson or Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
It's Matthew McConaughey. He looks a lot. I mean, in
Yeah,
real
yeah.
life, he does anyway. They're basically twins.
They're apparently brothers.
Dude, they do commercials together.
Yeah,
now and
well,
shit.
they apparently they have the same fucking dad.
What?
I mean, honestly, that wouldn't surprise me.
no way.
I think they did a gene test or something.
That really would. Dude,
Wow.
I mean, come on. You get them side by side, which they are a lot, because they're like best fucking
They
friends.
love each other too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll dig that. That's awesome.
But in that movie specifically, he has his head shaved and a big beard. So, I mean, yeah, he could look just like Woody fucking Harrelson, too.
Yeah,
So,
that's no wonder I get him confused.
yeah.
Gerard Butler is always doing movies with the White House somehow involved.
Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah, and
then
then there's another one, and then something else, and then
I like to always point out that he's the fucking Phantom in Phantom of the Opera.
oh,
What?
Yeah. He's an okay singer, but I mean, he's definitely not great, but yeah, he plays the Phantom in the movie of the Phantom of the Opera.
There's one he just came out with where he's like robbing banks or something with Ice Cube's son.
Oh, like Den of Thieves 2?
Yeah, Den of Thieves.
I didn't even know Den of Thieves existed. I was like, Den of
know.
Thieves 2? Where the fuck? Maybe they just started with 2.
They're like, we're gonna do Star Wars, you know? I'm just gonna start like 6 deep.
Oh, yeah, number 1 comes out like 8 years later.
The first one got stolen by someone who used to be in the den.
yeah.
They're no longer with the den, but
George Lucas is like, what the fuck? The new Den of Thieves franchise. We'll see how far that one goes.
Sure, why not?
Golly.
I know nothing about it.
I'm gonna watch that shit.
But to start off, do you know what movie doesn't suck?
Ooh.
now what is that?
I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to be positive today. So, Final Destination Bloodlines.
Hey.
Or wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, I think the one about the family. It's cheesy as fuck. It's a Final Destination movie, but it was fucking entertaining as shit. I will say one thing. I don't know why I forgot this, but how like death sets up this whole like trap for all these people. It's like, oh well, this causes this, causes this, causes this. So it's like you have to watch, and they show everything that's going on. They'll show you like 20 things, and 4 matter. So it's like it's got you all confused. Like, wait, does that?
Oh,
the
no.
fucking he threw a penny. Whatever. No. the penny actually ends up being really fucking important.
No.
Multiple times throughout the movie. It's weird.
You're like, I feel like I'm taking a test.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
But at the same time, all the deaths were super fucking entertaining, and like some of them were funny, and some of them were just completely out of nowhere. Others were, you could see them coming a mile away, but they were all super graphic, and I loved it. I had a good time. It was fun.
Did you make it? Have you seen Final Destination, the first one?
Man, I've seen bits and pieces of several of them. So
I only made it to, I think, 2. I think I made it to number 2, and was that the one that you drove us to? That was number 1.
That was the first one, yeah.
Because I think that's what scared me off. Was
Our
the fact
experience?
that we were in the movie. and I'm like, whoa, that's weird. That looks just like where we're going home. And we almost died. Yeah, that sucked.
For those who haven't listened to that episode, it was a torrential downpour as we were coming home, and we had like 8 fucking people in my car. I don't know why, but I insisted on driving home, and we made it just fine.
Dude, well,
you're here.
Just fine is really stretching the term.
Yeah, but we were what's it? We were word for the wiser.
I'm way wiser now that I almost fucking died.
I still do it.
Yeah.
But I know that I'm doing it, and I'm like, this is a bad idea.
Instead of like, shut up, guys, I got it. Dude, that was too much. Yeah, I never made it past it, but I always thought of the Final Destination was kind of like watching. Remember that game Mousetrap?
Yeah,
where you had to set up like 65 things. That's how it felt to me.
It kind of, and it still is. It absolutely is, because there's no like slasher or anything like that. It's all of these elaborate situations that come from one book falling over, or one fucking penny getting thrown in a grate, or whatever. It's. So, but it makes you really have to pay attention to what's going on. The payoff is awesome. It's always awesome. But at the same time, they do a little too much sometimes where it's like, all right, come on, guys. Let's get this show on the road. I know what's coming. Let's see how it happens. But.
I don't know if it's I don't think it's a trailer. It's more like a mini commercial for Final Destination Bloodlines. It plays on like Hulu or Netflix, one of the two. It's like the dad stepping on a piece of glass. Shit is fucking brutal.
Okay, one thing too, and it's not a complaint because it set up suspense for the movie, but looking back on it, it's like, fucking assholes. They set up a couple of red herrings where it's like they'll show something for a while, and then like the mom's like, oh, here, let me move that out of the way.
This obvious hazard right here.
Yeah.
Dude, I love those movies can be super cheesy, but also unlock a bunch of fears that you didn't know you had.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that happens that you start to think. It's like if you have any kind of piercings, after watching that movie,
fuck that.
You might want to think about the placement of said piercings.
Oh, my God. Forever. Any truck that is like a flatbed truck that's got logs on it, I am fucking speeding right past you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I rode a roller coaster last summer, and it was like the first time I rode one in like 10, 12 years or something like it. No, it was not that long, but either way, long fucking time. And I was just staring at this bolt down by my shoe. And I was like, man, that thing's going to start rattling. It's going to start rattling. I didn't even enjoy the fucking ride, man. I was looking at this bolt the whole time.
Is that a lag bolt? Or
I like to do the thing when you go through the loop-de-loop. I like to look to the side.
What?
Yeah.
Is that? I don't know if
that's you can really tell that you're actually going upside down.
Because then you just watch the worlds go,
whoa.
Because if you're looking straight ahead, you're just seeing track.
Yeah.
You just see, and just more track. But if you look to the side, you actually see the world flip over.
It's just to get your stomach a little bit further into your throat.
I have
just a little gurgle for your durgle.
Okay.
I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, you know what, man? You're really pushing your luck.
I know.
Dude.
I know. Hey, that was
Final Destination happens.
That was a heat check.
Yeah, that was a heat check, and you clanked it.
Nope,
you clanked it.
I got blocked.
Yeah, you got
the Kembe.
The Kembe blocked you so hard.
Just take a note of that chord and
yeah.
What?
Just layups for now, okay?
You got it.
Wow. I don't know how to fucking come back from that.
How you doing?
Thanks for coming, guys. Be sure to rate and subscribe and read.
Hey, how's this guy doing?
Yeah, how are you doing?
I am on like 4 hours of sleep. I had
nice. That's like a normal night for me.
Like a Cabo Citrus Mountain Dew last night, a little too late. And then I was like, oh shit, I have to get up early. So I go to bed, but then it was like, like when you try to force yourself to go to bed at a decent time?
Yeah.
So I was just tossing and turning, and then I got hot. Then my cat came in and woke me up in the middle of the night. All these different things keep me from just getting a good night's sleep. And then also, when was the last time you guys saw Geo Metro?
A long
my
time.
God.
A long time.
Like, seriously, when was the last fucking...
A Geo... It is bad.
Where are they?
I would say in a lot of like yards. A lot of like, you go to like Hess and Son salvage yard. I'm sure there's a couple Geo Metros, but they probably crushed those.
Yeah.
They're like, get rid of that.
No,
shit.
that was one of the things that I was just tossing and turning. I was like, Geo Metro.
Wow.
Where did those go? Because I just realized I haven't seen one in the wild for like fucking 5 years. And so I did. I looked it up, and they are probably one of two things that's happened to them. They're apparently a hot collector's item for Geo Metro enthusiasts.
Of course.
All
And
8 of them.
Yeah.
also, most of them have rusted completely through.
I was just going to say disintegrated. Is that a word that probably,
They're a little too thin.
Yeah.
So.
I remember them babies were super dangerous. Like, immediately, like, you don't even have to know about cars. And you go, yeah, you know what? I probably wouldn't ride in that.
Hop on in. Nah,
No.
I'm good.
I've seen Final Destination, and I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
I'd rather walk home.
after that, I was able to get to sleep. So
Nice.
I mean, honestly, it could have been something a lot darker that you were like tossing and turning about, like thinking about your death or something like that. So I mean, where are all the Geo Metros? Isn't that bad on the scale of things?
No,
I would have
it's not.
preferred that it was something dark.
Well,
Something meaningful.
then he could have gotten some inspiration, like sat up and started writing lyrics and like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
my soul is pain.
It's weird. It's it's weird. Like normally, you thinking about Geo Metros goes nowhere.
Yeah,
You just do
nowhere.
it and you research it, and then you don't tell anybody about it, and you become just a little weirder than you were before. But now with this podcast, you have somewhere to spill those beans, and we're like, damn, that is kind of weird.
Yeah, where the fuck are they?
That's like,
Share it with the world,
yeah,
brother.
man.
Any other car you think about, and you're like, no, there's one. There's a Civic there. There's a Toyota. Like they're there. There's fucking Datsuns still driving around.
Oh hell yeah.
Where the fuck are the Geo Metros?
Wrecked,
Now I'm
disintegrated.
gonna be looking for them.
no
Yeah.
shit.
Not
Is that
gonna
a
see
Geo Metro?
any-
So we're like, hell no. Why would it be a Geo Metro? Like, fuck.
So that's how I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could get into the biz of finding them for people who are trying to collect them.
All 8 of them.
Yeah. And it'd be like, that dude from Hannibal, Gary Oldman, like his face is all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like and he wants all Hannibal Lecter stuff. We could be that for Geo Metro people. And they'd be like, pay him whatever he wants. He'd be like, I got a bumper. Pay him anything. And we could be rich as fuck.
We could probably pass off some like knockoff shit too. Be like, it's made out of cardboard.
Oh,
Whatever.
this fell off of Geo Metro. This is getting crushed by the. Okay, pay him. Leave me. And it'd be a guy like touching it and stuff.
Leave me be and get me my spank towel.
Wait. It's a Geo Metro.
You guys are thinking too small. I think I'm seeing us on History Channel flipping Metros.
Whoa. Metrosexuals.
Flipping Metros.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got spit all over your mic,
Wait a
Dan.
minute. We could be on the History
The
Channel.
slickest looking Geo Metro salespeople you've ever seen.
I go, yeah. Because there's not a. You know how, like, there are certain. Like, you get, like, a Mustang and it has, like, a certain type of. We only made, like, 1,000 of these kinds.
Yeah.
A Geo Metro, no, they just made Geo Metro. Like, there's no, like, special Geo Metro. Nope. It's just a.
Nope.
Geo
It's
Metro.
just one of the 1.3 million.
This bad boy here, you like slapping it. Wheel.
I was gonna say, or a bumper or something.
This bad boy here, bang.
Oh, that'll buff right out.
You owe me like a lot. What? Like you owe me like $300? Like, fuck. Okay. That's the show, is us just having to pay people like really small amounts of money because we've fucked up their Geo Metro.
I need you to restore it for me. It's like, oh, well, first thing we got to do is destroy the bumper. God!
You like go to open the door and it just falls off, you know? What'd you do?
That is our special detachable door feature. You've seen a Jeep, right?
Yeah, man, that's what these...
Dude, and if you put a new chassis in this thing, people are just going to dog on you because it's not pure anymore.
Yeah,
it's a resto mod now.
What'd you fucking do, man?
It changes the whole character of the car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. So, Dustin,
Yeah.
how the fuck are you?
I'm doing good. The Last of Us season 2. Did you watch the last one?
Of course I did.
Yeah, it was all a flashback episode, but it like throughout the game of episode 2, there was a couple of flashbacks sprinkled in. Basically, put them all into one episode and added more. Dude, I am not ashamed to admit I teared up during a specific scene when Joel started playing Future Days.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a big part in the game. Have you heard the song "Future Days" by Pearl Jam?
No.
That's your job. I can't.
Yeah. Well,
I can't get my voice down like that.
If I ever were to lose you,
That's it right there.
but it's a good song. But it like has a theme throughout the entire game, and so when
oh where, come on, baby, me. That song, fuck that song.
Anyway, you should check it out. It's a good song. But when he started playing it and singing it, I teared up a little bit because I was like, "That's my boy.
That's my boy.
That's my boy Joe."
I've been talking to Sarah, and I feel like I need to play the second game.
You do.
Yeah,
so
it's great.
that then I can watch the shows.
You do need to play the second game.
She's not quite there with me on that.
I mean, okay. Something else you need to consider too is that the part 2 of the game of the series is like, I want to say it's like almost twice as long as the first game.
Yeah.
Like I've watched the making of both of them, and because I'm fucking obsessed with those games, but the actual gameplay and shit and storytelling of the second game, if it's not twice as long, it's damn close. So you need to dedicate some fucking time to get the whole story in a short amount of time. I mean, if you spread it out, yeah, you'll still get the fucking same story, but it's going to take you a while to finish that game. I mean, being a dad to 3 girls, you're not going to have all the time in the world to be playing video games.
It's
going to
take him like 3 months.
Oh yeah, yeah.
3 years, dude. I can't do anything.
Fair.
I can't have a drink. If I like
to
show
yourself.
Like this,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Oh
no.
God.
No.
Dad, can I? And you're like, yeah. And so if I try to if I have a controller in my hand, fuck no. And they don't even know, but they know what a video game is, and they're like, and it's just TV. And I'm like, God damn.
So here's what you do. Yeah, you have 2 controllers, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you play a 1-player game. You have the controller that works. You give them the controller that's not turned on, and be like, help me out.
That's it.
That's all you need to do. They will fucking sit there. They will watch you play for hours.
And then when you die, you go, "What the fuck did you do? You really fucked me up right there."
All right, Adriana's turn.
Next.
Moron. Oh, my God.
Go back to preschool, motherfucker.
Yeah, no shit.
But yes,
Wow.
you absolutely do need to play that game.
That's a great idea.
There you go. Parenting hack for you.
Wah, wah, wee, wah.
Dude, and no one hates The Last of Us more than The Last of Us fans. I've had to mute my social media because the algorithm just keeps feeding it to me, and dude, so many people just bitching
About specifically
little things like they're not dirty enough or whatever.
Oh God.
But then on the other side of the same coin, there are people who are praising the exact same thing somebody's complaining about.
Yeah.
And it's just
They're not dirty enough.
The biggest complaint that I keep seeing over and over again, and it's so fucking stupid, it's about Bella Ramsey.
Yeah.
Being Ellie. And honestly, yeah, she doesn't fucking look exactly like her. It's a fucking video game.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, she's fucking nailing it.
Yeah.
She's been killing it the entire time.
Yeah, she's earned her spot.
Yeah.
And it
as
was Ellie was based on someone else, right?
Well, I mean, Ashley Johnson.
Yeah,
is that her name? She did the motion capture, but the look wasn't necessarily based on her.
Yeah,
no.
it didn't look like her.
It was based on Elliot, then Ellen Page.
Yes,
and she got to the point where they had to change the appearance because she ordered a cease and desist or something.
Well, it does look strikingly.
I could kind of
see
that. Yeah,
for sure. I could see be like, hey, why don't you just pay me to do? I totally would have partied with you.
Yeah, it's like it would have been fun. Make a video game.
I want to party.
Just fucking make a video game.
Yeah, I got to shoot stuff. Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, so the Last of Us season 2, the last and there's only one episode left in this season. I know exactly where it's going to end, which is going to kick into season 3, which is going to show up in about 2 fucking years, probably.
Yep. Hurry up and wait.
So I got 2 years to play the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got some time.
Oh, you're going to have plenty of time to finish it before, even if you wait until, the middle of summer, you're still going to have plenty of time to finish that game before the new season comes out.
I just love the first game so much. You know what I mean? I love that sound of the tin can.
My only real disappointment with the show is the lack of people searching through every fucking cabinet drawer
and crafting,
and crack and nook and crevice looking for rags.
Dude, it has ruined all other searchable stuff games for me. There's a game called The Division 2 that I love to play. And my bitch ass will be in a building just searching.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not my fault. It's The Last of Us. The
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Well, because you have to. You don't have a choice. It's like, do you want to live or die?
No shit.
You need to make some arrows.
Oh, cool. A pencil. You get all fired up.
Half a scissor.
Yay. I did it. Now I craft a tomahawk that'll break after 3 punches. Yay! Dude.
Yeah, they're kind of shitty craftsmen, aren't they?
They are shitty.
Before you move on, I will say one of my favorite moments from the second game actually takes place during, anytime you go to a table and upgrade your weapon.
Yeah, upgrade.
You know what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to tell you, because you're going to play the game, I'm not going to tell you when, because there's several tables that you find, but there's one table in particular that you see it and you're like, oh, sweet, I get to fucking upgrade my weapon now. Fucking get over to there, throw your weapon out, and actually start to pick it up, and then you hear somebody yelling behind you. And you get grabbed. So you have to then fight off, it's 4 or 5 guys, during the middle of this shit. So it scared the shit out of me the first time that I played it. So like I said, I'm not going to tell you when it happens, because there's quite a few times where it could happen.
Yeah.
But there's one time in particular that's going to scare the fuck out of you.
And the second time you play it, you're going to go put a trap mine by a certain door.
That's
you go to
exactly what I do. I even see the room. I'm like, I recognize this place. You son of a bitch. I'm on to you.
That kind of reminds me. One time I was playing GTA Online. And if you don't know about GTA Online,
Wild Wild West.
Dude, people be picking on you. And this dude was picking on me, so I ran into a sprayer place, and he came in there and shot me. And I was like, I was shook. I was like, oh! I was like, no, you can't do that. No, don't do that. And he was laughing and shit about it.
He unlocked an achievement on your
ass.
Dude,
he rolled up to me and fucking shot me in the car, and I was like, no way, dude. I turned it off. I was like, obviously he's gonna get my bank account now.
Sarah, check the app. Check the app,
baby. What does it say? Because I got hackeroni, man. That fucking guy.
Minus $400 and a message that says "bitch."
Yeah, yo, mom's a bitch.
You see him going through your wallet on your avatar in the game, but then your bank account was also just going.
He's like, "Oh, is this your pin, bitch?" And you're like, "No, no,
it's not my anniversary."
Yeah, your guy's going. I couldn't fucking believe it, man. My shit was fucked up after that.
Damn.
He fucking rolled up on me, so I got something for him. So the birthday party for Sophia.
Oh yeah,
we had a birthday party. It went amazing. There were a lot of little
dude. I saw the kids, and I was like, Logan would have destroyed all of them. So I'm glad that he sat this one out.
Yeah. So that was that is we love Logan.
Yeah.
We love Logan, and we love to hang out with Logan anytime we can. But I was just like, you know what? This is the place where like kids jump, and they have like gymnastics things where you can like bounce up and jump, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I don't think I think there was one girl that would have been Logan's age, and even then I'm like, I don't think she's even his age. I think he would have had a bad time besides the pizza and the ice cream.
Well,
and the
but
cake.
I mean,
he'd have been like, hell yeah.
He gets that shit all the time. He's doing just fine in the pizza department.
So
Trust me.
we're gonna have to set something up for him because we haven't seen him in a while. But it was good. She turned 4 and was awesome. I've never seen anyone 4 or 44 handle getting sung happy birthday to them better than Sophia does.
Really?
Sophia's
Wow.
She's like, yeah. You know, it reminds me of like the way that Kim Jong-un would do it. You know, where he's like, yeah, exactly.
You have to.
Are you singing? No, okay. Yeah, and everybody's like, happy birthday. She does it perfect. And I'm like, I've seen so many people just like melt down, you know, because it's so awkward. And you're like, I don't know what to do. Especially when you think someone's going to go, happy birthday to you, and then that's it or something, and then they go full blown into and you're like, God damn, I gotta sit here for 6 hours now. How you say it? But she handles it like a champione, dude. She's like,
Well, next year take her to Texas Roadhouse and see how she does.
I had to do that once.
Ooh.
It was right after I had moved to Oklahoma, and for some reason I came back for my birthday. And we went out to Texas Roadhouse, and they made me sit on the saddle.
Oh,
and
fuck.
do all that shit. And I was like, oh,
No.
fuck you guys.
Dude, so
Everyone's line dancing.
yeah, oh God. And this is a birthday for you. Oh my God. Did you when you worked at Golden Fork, did you work at Hula Hands?
Hula Hands.
Did you ever have to sing happy birthday to somebody?
Fuck no.
You didn't work there for very long.
No, I worked there for the summer.
Yeah.
A summer.
Yeah.
And it was like during the lunch shift.
So,
So I barely made any fucking money.
that's fucked
Oh,
up.
no.
Like I mean this in the nicest way. I always thought you would have fucking crushed as a waiter, but you didn't like it at all.
No, not at all. Dude, people suck.
Yeah, and especially that, like,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, I had to, like, I mean, nothing against them or anything, but there was like 3 old ladies one time that sat at a fucking table literally all morning long and just kept getting refills of coffee over and over and over again. And they tipped me like 48 cents.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was like, you literally took up a spot in my section and wasted my entire day.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For
Thanks.
48.
They're like, no, Sonny, we gave you a down payment for a house.
It's up to you to turn it into the dad. And you're like, shut the fuck up.
You know, with a little hard work and determination. Back in my day, go fuck yourself. It ain't your day.
Back in your day, weren't you guys making shit at home? You weren't sitting at somebody's fucking table for 6 hours, motherfucker. Anyway, tis the season. Now that we're like 30 minutes in.
Shit, are we really?
Motherfucker.
Oh, hey. Awesome.
Time flies when you're having
And you know what? It is kind of good because this is a sports themed thing, and I don't want to get too sportsy. You know, I don't want our listeners to be like, you know. But 'tis the season for the College World Series. It is coming up. That's right. Right now, it's baseball for those of you that don't know. K-State is playing in the Big 12 tournament right now, but they are kind of a lock for the College World Series.
Holy shit.
So, you guys want to talk about the College World Series?
Not really.
Why?
Because, I mean, I don't know.
You want to talk about the World Series?
I want to talk about Stanley Cup.
Oh,
No, I'm
my
kidding.
God. By the way, the Stanley Cup final, no. It's like the conference finals. Hockey, I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. But playoff hockey is really good. I don't know if you've ever if you're ever bored and you're watching and you see watch the hockey playoffs, because that shit is fucking crazy. I couldn't watch like a regular season game. Like, I don't know why. It just doesn't.
There's no stakes.
Yeah.
No stakes.
Yeah.
But when you're going for that cup,
Because it's just skates then.
Yeah.
You just got to switch those letters around.
and now we're doing steaks, and they're like, "You mean like eating?
Like
no, like the stakes are higher." And you're like, "I don't know what you're talking about, motherfucker." Pass me the puck.
You're going to the sin bin.
Oh,
That's what they call it,
They
right?
do call it the
Okay.
sin bin. Pass me the puck. What do you mean, the guy from Real World? No, fucking the puck. The puck we lost. You motherfucker! Why are you understanding what I'm saying?
By the way, did we check to see if he's dead or not?
No, that's a good. That please check that
Gotta
out.
figure that out.
Tell us about the College World Series,
Yes,
Matty.
so of course played at Charles Schwab Field in Omaha. It previously was at Rosenblatt Stadium from like 1950 until 2010.
Rosenblatt Stadium.
Rosenblatt Stadium. And it was historic. People like loving that shit. A funny story about Rosenblatt when it was still at Rosenblatt. Our friend Tim Greeku, he had seats with our other friend Cody G, and Tim farted, but it was like a silent fart, but he farted. And it smelled so bad that the people around them were like, "Oh my god, a sewer line got knocked out."
Was he like something like that?
Yeah, it was like, yeah, something like that. You know, like he's
like,
something like that.
It was like a Subway sandwich,
It
but
was,
whatever.
you know, something like that. And they were like, "Oh my god!" And it just got worse. And everybody thought like an animal had died inside the stadium, but no, it was just his guts. And so he's one of those guys that's skinny, like he's a skinny guy, but he has a propensity to fart, and it just smells like a rotted corpse.
I think that's how he stays skinny.
All the food just
It's-
decomposes.
He's just constantly shitting out like all the bad stuff, and a lot of it just happens to be in farts.
Yeah. He's 100% efficient.
Yeah, he is.
Gets the nutrients and calories he needs.
The
Everything
waste
else
is just pure hell.
In all actuality, he's like a hypervore. He's like one of those people that has to constantly eat.
Yeah.
It's like whoop, just right through like a fucking highway.
He's also got to pay a carbon tax.
Yes, he
On
does.
top of
Man, no, listen, what he put into the atmosphere, what he has put in the atmosphere, bad news. Shout out to you, Tim.
Gentlemen, I am, I don't know, kind of neutral to report that Puck is very much so alive. He is 56 years old.
Whoa.
Damn.
He old.
It's an old Puck.
Yeah, he was born in 1968.
Damn, boy. That boy old.
Damn, boy.
Damn, boy. You old as a motherfucker. You still out there driving that bike? Sorry.
Probably a messenger.
Yeah. But they're like, damn, my shit's getting here way too late.
Right.
Yeah.
Constantly riding up those San Francisco hills, man. That'll fucking kill
dude.
you.
He's probably, back in the day, he was probably in fucking shape, dude. Just like, but now they're like, why didn't we email them or text them the message? Why did we pay that very old messenger man that was famous?
Yeah, he's an Uber Eats driver now. Still does the shit on his bike, but it's Uber Eats.
Dude, so you can make good money doing that, by the way. I Ubered for like 2 weeks. I didn't do Uber Eats. I don't know why I can't. I have too much pride. I don't know why. But I did Uber, and I made some serious money. I accidentally went to, so I was driving, and I got used to just accepting all the rides like right away when it popped up. So it popped up on my phone, and I accepted it. And I looked at it, and it was from Manhattan to the Kansas City airport. And I was like,
What have I done?
no. And it was, I drove this guy from Moldova. He was a PhD student in mathematics, so we had nothing to talk about.
Right. So you're like, do you want to like plug your phone in and play
Yeah,
some music
yeah,
or
dude,
something?
whatever.
I'd love to hear some Moldovan shit.
He didn't want to do shit. He didn't want to do any of that. He didn't really want to talk to me. He was just like, take me to the airport, and I was like, okay.
Here we
And,
go.
Yeah, I was like, this is it. This is what I've always like. I wonder if this ever fucking happens. I made $189 though.
Wow.
I was
not
like,
bad.
I wouldn't do it again.
I was gonna say, but how much money did you spend in gas to get there and back?
One,
though?
it was just like
like
but
half
how
a
much
tank?
is
I had to
it-
fill up.
Yeah, and how much is a fill up normally?
$40.
Okay, so about
Still-
140 profit or so.
It's still net, yeah.
It's still good. but I wouldn't do it again.
Oh, yeah.
But those Moldovans, they tip.
Horribly.
I was going to say average.
Well, he goes, do you want me to do cash up? And I was like, listen, motherfucker, okay? I'm not doing any of that.
Put it on the app.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fuck around with your Moldovan cash app. But I also figured out, though, like the minute I pulled up in that airport, another one popped up. So if you were like a slickster, you just drive to KCI and hang out there, and you probably bank your dick off.
Yeah, wow.
Mm-hmm. But Manhattan, from 9 to like 4, not great. You're doing a lot of little trips. I took someone from like think of the gas station, like Advanced Auto Parts.
Yeah.
From there to the Flint Hills breadbasket. And I was like, you can.
Like, I can see it from here.
See it. Somebody's going, hi.
Dude, we did that once in Chicago. It was just a pretty short drive, but Chicago's the blocks are big.
Dude,
and
the blocks are big.
It's So we just wanted to have a convenient little Uber ride. The dude was like incredulous when we got like a block away. He's like, "Can you just want me to drop you off here?" And we're like, "No,
I want you to drive where I'm going."
And he's like, "It's just right there." I was like, "I know, but you can park up there too."
God. Pulls up. He's like, this isn't the cash cab, right?
I'm like, well, yeah, I would have fucking won.
All right, let's go.
Dude, fuck Chicago, man.
So what's this Rosenblatt Stadium?
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay. Rosenblatt Stadium. Fuck it. It's held in June. This June. For June 13th through the 23rd or the 22nd, depending on who wins.
And what day of the week might the 13th be?
Dude, okay. I that's a Friday, isn't it? Oh, shit.
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
So, did I tell you about the kid, AJ, that I worked with at Manhattan Broadcasting? You could give him any date, and he knows what day of the week it is.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One of those people?
Yeah.
It is Friday the 13th, by the way.
See? He rolled into the studio and said something, and I go, yeah, right. He goes, do it. And I go, okay, June 17th, 1956. And he's like, it's a Thursday. Looked it up Thursday. And dude. I did like 6 other dates. I go, sit your fucking ass down right there. And I put him on the air. I go, let's go.
Was there like some equation that he did, or was he like autistic or what? I mean,
so he is on the spectrum. This is him telling me this.
Right.
He is. And when he was little, he really liked calendars.
So he just went through
really
calendars?
into calendars.
Dude, that's crazy.
Isn't that
that's
fucking
awesome?
I said, I want you to know something. I go, you're not going to get paid for this. You're not going to get laid for this. But I want you to know how proud I am of you. I am so proud of you, and I'm so impressed with you. And I think it's a cool thing. For other people are going to make fun of you. I love it.
Dude, that's
awesome.
awesome.
I think you're amazing. But no one's going to fuck you for that. Like, no girl's going to be like...
You'll never forget which day of the week you got laid, though.
And you're like, yeah, I know, because you never have, right?
No.
Hey, you know what? I disagree with you there, because there could be some like hardcore history girls that are like, what day did the Gettysburg Address take place on? You'd be like, Saturday. It's like, that's pretty fun, because I mean, we know dates, we don't know days. Like, you could tell, like, literally any fucking important date in history. You could ask him what it is, and he could tell you the fucking day. There's some girls that would appreciate the fuck out of that, like some history majors. They'd be like, wait, so the London Tower was bombed on a Tuesday? I don't know.
I like you trying, and I hope
there
that
might
AJ
be some out there. There might be some out there.
I hope he hears that and it is inspired.
Dude, put that shit on TikTok. There's gonna be some fucking females that respond to that. I guarantee you that it'd be like, yeah,
I'll fuck him.
Yeah.
And
here I am not being able to do that. Not fucking doing it.
I just know women and been around them, and good luck and Godspeed, you little date lover.
I respect them so much I stay completely away from them.
Maybe there's a woman who, like, if you give her, like, okay, it's the 3rd Wednesday in June 1956, and she can tell you the date.
Ooh, that's now.
In that case, they should get married,
and they would get like
they have like 9 children.
That's like foreplay.
They would sit It is. They can sit at the table on Saturday mornings and just go, the 3rd June, Thursday. Yeah, you're right, baby. And, you know, like, oh, my God. Get all hot and bothered by the calendar.
Start pulling at the collar.
And the one time he gets wrong, you know, she never let him fucking forget
Suddenly
about it.
turns it back
Oh, that's great. That's fucking wonderful. Okay, good job, guys.
Baseball.
Baseball. Of course, this determines the Division I champ. And like I said, it's kind of fucked up. Like, you make the World Series, like the super regionals or whatever. Like, it goes. So the selection show's on the 26th. That's at noon, ESPN2. Check it out. K-State's a lock. It goes regionals, May 30th through June 2nd, super regionals, and then the College World Series. And so there's 64 teams. Whoa. So, like, a lot of people make it, but, like, even when – it's just like the NCAA basketball tournament. A bunch of teams make it, but when your team doesn't make it, you're like, God, we fucking
Yeah.
sucked, man.
They're not even that special.
There's 64 fucking teams. But in the baseball, you have to win a lot of games because it's double elimination as well. So even if you lose, you can still come back and win the whole thing.
I like that.
Yeah, boy.
That's good.
This shit, and remember, selection show is the 26th. Not as popular as the basketball selection show, but I'm trying to get the word out. On the 26th. That's Monday.
Is it though?
Dude, wait.
The face. You sold it.
I'm AJ.
What was the date? The 26th?
The 26th. I believe it is.
It is a Monday.
Oh,
damn. He's getting some
yeah, I'm getting fucked tonight.
Dude, you're getting laid.
Getting laid, getting paid. Sarah, guess what? She's going to be like, oh, my God, shut up, please. Of course, the inaugural College World Series is held in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
That's the best name for a town.
Seriously.
I want to live in Kalamazoo.
Is it Indian or something? Is that what it's got to be, right?
I would think so.
God,
Like, no, seriously, where are you from?
Kalamazoo, and they're like,
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
okay,
that's like saying that pen is from Acme. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
okay, the joke's gone. It's run its course. Where are you from? Flint? No, Kalamazoo.
All right, Bugs Bunny.
Left at Albuquerque. I always was like, I want to go to Albuquerque, man, just to be like, I took a left.
I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Did you watch? Were you a Loony Toons?
Oh yeah,
guy?
yeah, absolutely, dude. We've been watching Looney Tunes on, I forget what channel it is, but there's like it plays old cartoons all day.
Probably Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Boomerang's awesome.
What fucking happened to fucking Looney Tunes, man?
I don't know.
They're still going,
They're
dude.
still there. Yeah.
On Boomerang.
There's even
I just took Logan to go see a fucking Daffy Duck and Porky Pig movie like a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
It was okay.
What?
He liked it. It was like about fucking aliens and shit. Yeah.
Really? Are you fucking around?
No, I swear to God. It's Warner Brothers Animation is like restarting up Looney. Dude, the fucking Coyote versus Acme or whatever it is, the movie that Warner Brothers canned for like a tax write-off. Like somebody bought it and they're going to release it. Like it's coming out and Will Forte is in it. But it's like all about like Wile E. Coyote is suing Acme for all the fucked up stuff that he's bought from him.
Oh my God.
And I was like, that movie sounds awesome, but Warner Brothers canned it for a tax write-off, and everybody was all pissed off, but they were like, oh, fuck you. And
That's
they
just
ended up
symbolic.
Right, yeah.
No shit.
And they ended up like selling it to somebody, and they're like, we're fucking putting it out.
So they didn't release it so they could write it off on their taxes.
Yep.
Man, that's smart.
Same thing happened to was it Batgirl or Batwoman? I can't remember what it was.
Oh yeah.
But there was I think it was Batgirl, but there was a movie that they did. I mean, it was done, and it's fucking sitting on a shelf somewhere.
Wasn't it like a $90 million movie or something like that?
Yeah, it's
holy.
Some of the shit that they
smokes.
do literally just to get a payout for taxes it's ridiculous.
Dude, where are the accountants that people like us could benefit from? Like, what can I write off?
Right? I'll not make a movie.
No shit, man.
And make money off of it. I'm fine with that.
Come on. That's fucked up. Yeah, they went to H&R Block, and the guy was like, "Hey,
Like,
guess what?"
maybe we could make some loaded tater tots and like just not publish it.
Hey, there you go.
Just not tell anybody.
There's no way. There's just no fucking way. You got to make him and then throw him away. I'd be like,
How much proof do you have to have?
Dave.
It's like clean out the trash can, stage some trash in there, and then lay it gently on top. Take the picture. No.
Yeah.
All
Okay, good.
Insurance fraud.
They did. So it was Kalamazoo for a couple years, and then it was in Wichita.
Oh,
And then the next is Wichita 1949, and then in Omaha.
We only had it
only
for a
1 year? Yeah.
1 year.
Well, I'm okay. Wichita, 1949.
Was a hell of a place. Dude,
Did
so
they-
Could have been
have
a
all-
lot worse.
Did they have all the
Yeah.
airplane jobs at that point?
No. Well, yeah, the Boeing had been there. Yeah,
Okay.
from the like World War
Oh.
II. You
Okay,
know.
yeah.
So, Ric Flair really buried Wichita in that documentary.
Oh,
that he
did he?
He was like, "What are you gonna do when you're in the middle of fucking Wichita, Kansas? I mean, come on. What do you
Meth.
think? What are you gonna do in the middle of Wichita?" He repeated it, and I was like, "Okay, I got it." It's not. I always thought Wichita was kind of hopping, though. You know what I mean?
It's all right if you like getting stabbed.
It's got a few spots that are, you know.
It does have that just kind of like
I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed
No.
every time I'm there.
You just got to stay off of like South Broadway and Kellogg.
in
or
Kellogg
Yeah.
and Iron and Broadway and
Yes.
Old Town
And Webb.
and stay out of Webb
and Wichita.
and Wichita. And
Like-
Wichita.
They got BTK in the area too.
They also have BTK.
who was like right like down the street
in Park
basically.
City.
Park City, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did I show you that picture? Shout out to my boy Austin. He dressed up like BTK. There's that picture of BTK with the giant like Mountain Dew thing, like my Aunt Alicia has. Shout out to Alicia. The it's like a giant thing with he's wearing a K-State hat.
Oh,
and he's wearing
yeah.
shorts and the long socks and his mustache. He posed for that picture and it looks just like him. It's fucking
Dude,
awkward.
it was
man.
creepy as fuck seeing like that picture of him up at the stadium,
Oh, I know.
decked out in K-State gear with his daughter.
I know,
Creeped
man.
me the fuck out. It's like he
BTK.
was right there.
Dude, have you ever seen Clover Hitch? The movie Clover Hitch? Or Clover Hook? Clover Hitch?
Cloverfield.
I was saying,
Not Cloverfield.
I've seen it in, like all of the
It's the
Cloverfield
one
movies.
where the guy
Does the thing,
no,
and then he plays baseball.
it's we are talking about baseball, I think.
I'm gonna have to work on the title for this one a little bit. David kind of wants to talk about baseball.
No. Clove Hitch. This fucking guy, what's his name?
John C.
Dylan
Reilly.
McDermott.
Oh, okay.
Dylan McDermott plays this like super nerdy, like just like BTK, like super nerdy and like sensitive dad guy, but he's actually like a serial killer who ties people up, and you know, like it's the Clove Hitch Killer is the name of the movie. It's fucking crazy. His son finds out that it's him, and it all starts to fall apart from there.
See, that's what I always worry about. It's like Logan's gonna walk in.
I mean, it's just hard.
And what, Rosenblatt? And what? And what?
Nothing. Forget I said anything.
Oh, you've
Deleted.
Yeah, dude, you've done a lot this episode.
I have.
You've really done a lot. He checked, clank. The ball gets
Pops
punctured.
on yes.
He check. Why,
I don't know.
dude? You know.
I'm in a good mood, man. I don't fucking care. No, I do care, but I don't.
I know, and I care. I do too.
Zippity doo out of you too.
USC, Southern Cal, they got the most titles ever, 12. They won the last championship in '98. LSU with 7, Texas with 6. You fucking piece
Fucking
of shit.
LSU.
Last year Tennessee won. So it used to be where it was like all the big boys and all the big dogs, big dogs like USC and Tennessee, Texas. They were always there, like for sure. But then you would throw in like Coastal Carolina. I think they won like in 2017.
That sounds familiar.
Coastal Carolina fucking took them down.
Right.
And then you know who had a bomb team for like 8 years in a row? Oregon State, for whatever reason, had a team that would come in and knock your fucking dick in the dirt, man.
Because they were all relaxed, because they were all high.
They're like,
we don't give a fuck if we win. We just happen to win.
What time? What?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh shit! Game starts in like 5 minutes, guys.
I played co-ed on a team that was really relaxed and didn't care if we won, and we never won.
Dang. It's a fine line. Yeah. You know what I mean? That delicate balance, man. Sometimes it serves you well. Perfect. And
Dude,
you're like, that's what you want to do.
The church teams are the motherfuckers out there. They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
because they're all drunk on fucking church wine.
Yeah, dude, listen. I had the exact same experience. We're playing for the Fridge, and we were out there just having a good time. And I can't remember what church it was, but they came out there and beat our fucking asses.
Yeah,
and
relentless.
One of the guys got kicked out of the game. He argued a call at second base. They called him out, and he argued so hard they kicked him out of the game. And they're like, no, breathe, take a deep breath, come on, now pray about it, And he was like, I think I've told this story.
Yeah,
I fucking definitely told this fucking story. But this motherfucker, I couldn't believe it. After that, I was like, do I have to take it serious? Like, I will, bitch.
Like, are we getting paid for this?
Yeah.
That I just don't know about it?
They're always like, no, you just might pull your hamstring. Like, oh!
Dude, not for me. It's not a might.
Nah, I'm going to blow my. It's these ones. I can't remember what the front muscle is because he hams the back one.
Oh, the quad.
So when it's when you like, it's not so much running, it's the sudden movement of running. I watched a guy blow both his quads out.
Oh. Yeah, his name's Vince McMahon. And it was on a pay-per-view, no less.
And he just sat there.
Yep.
He just fucking sat there and was like, what? And everybody's like,
looking like a little baby.
Dude.
Sitting down yelling at people because they botched the ending of the Royal Rumble. That's legit what happened. He blown out both of his fucking quads getting into the ring.
So he was trying to cover for a botched Royal Rumble.
No, he wasn't trying to cover. He was just pissed.
Wow.
Because John Cena and Batista went out at literally the exact same time. You could not have planned it better. But because they even showed replays. They hit at the exact same time. But that's not how it was supposed to end.
Oh, shit.
And he was pissed off about it, so he marched his ass down to the ring and was yelling and shit. And as he got into the ring, he fucking blew both of his quads and sat like a baby and just like pointed and yelled at everybody.
I saw the video.
And then they started basically started the match over for just the two of them, and I think Batista won.
Wow.
But yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Google it. Watch it. There's
the
on
video
YouTube.
It's really
hilarious.
It's hilarious.
There's so many videos of wrestlers fucking blowing out their quads. Kevin Nash, Triple H.
I saw Kevin Nash like screamed.
Oh yeah,
like he really was like, ah!
Dude, there was one. It wasn't a quad, but there was one on Monday. It was Zoe Stark last Monday night. Oh my god, like she fucked her knee up bad. Like they showed the replay and like zoomed in on her knee, and it doesn't hyperextend. It sideways hyperextends and then goes back.
Yeah,
super quick. Like it looks so fucking painful. She's gonna be out for a while.
Damn. Have you ever seen the video of that guy? He's in a backyard wrestling thing, and he's coming up to the NWO Wolfpack, and he goes, woo! And he jumps and kind of spins in the air, and when he lands, both of his knees hyperextend.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have seen that.
Dude.
He's a little overweight.
Yeah.
I've seen that video, yeah.
So I had to watch it probably 36,000 times.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, there's no way that just happened. And so, like, yeah, they had to do a GoFundMe for him and shit because they're like, yeah, his medical bills are like $30,000.
Dude, if I had any fucking money, I would have that I could actually spare. I probably would have.
For sure. Like, here's $5.
It's like, brother, I'm a single dad, dude, man.
His shit got fucked up, man.
Dude, you know what else you use your quads and knees and stuff for? Baseball.
I was just gonna say,
Bullshit. No, you don't. No, I really.
We're only an hour into this almost.
Trying to.
And we know where the location.
We know where it's at. And then it'll be on TV.
and then it was in Wichita for 1 year.
It was in Wichita for one
That's
season.
still bullshit that we only got it for a season. They tried it once. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's like moving around Kansas a little bit. Like, go to fucking Hutch, see what's happening there. Like, maybe try out Dodge.
Okay, said nobody ever.
Okay, but I mean, just, yeah, maybe, you know, maybe that's their style.
Maybe, dude, I just appreciate them trying one time. Like, yeah, fucking Wichita. You know?
Yeah, but then they settle on Omaha for like 80 fucking years.
Yeah, man.
It's like,
because
it's like they got a nice zoo, but come on. I mean,
maybe
then
that's
you're
what,
like,
that's what it is.
I got to walk around it.
oh, it's massive.
I'm like, everyone should be riding a tram. I don't understand why I have to hoof my big fat fucking ass all the way across the zoo. I want to ride in the zoo and then get out when the girls are like, a rhino. I'll get off. But then I'll hop back on the motherfucker.
Dude, just gain about 300 to 800 more pounds and get one of them little rascals. You're all set. You can wear one of the girls as a backpack, like put the other one on the front and one on the back. You're good.
Dude, fucking just put
Like
a
wrecking into people like, excuse me.
just make a paper mache cast.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
What are they going to do? Knock on it?
What if
What if
like,
you bump? Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
My quad.
You Vince McMahon
I'm
me.
Vince McMahon. What if you did that and it just broke because you fucked it up? You didn't do it good enough, and they were like, "Did you build a fake cast?" And you're like,
Ah, my leg. You did that.
my daughters would be the first to bust me out. Daddy's not real broken. I'd be, God damn it.
No, they'd walk up to him and be like, shh, he's pretending.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell she's talking on about, man. Fucking weird. Ask her about a date or whatever. Like a calendar. Dude, so Omaha, it's weird how big Omaha is. And then
It is.
Lincoln's big too. And it's like, why?
Dude, Lincoln's like the equivalent of Kansas City, both in distance from here and size of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's big.
It's fucking weird,
Yeah.
man. Lincoln, it is easy to get up there, but it just pisses me off because it's like the whole Nebraska thing.
Literally, as soon as you hit the border, I'm not even exaggerating. The second that you go from Kansas to Nebraska, driving north, your car will immediately start going.
Yeah.
The road is so shitty.
You go, whoa, what happened? Oh,
And it gets
Nebraska.
like a slight Cornhusker red tint to the road.
For sure. And it stinks.
That's blood.
Just that's blood. It smells. Not as of like Tim, but just like a something that's not natural.
It's corn blood.
I never put two and two together until right now. It's corn blood. What is that, boy? Oh, that's corn blood. Oh my God. Fuck Nebraska. Anyway, I think they won a heat check. Dusty, this has been your heat check game. And you, man, I'll tell you what, you ain't doing too bad, buddy.
Hey, there we go.
All the games are going to be on ESPN, ESPN2, or ABC. Also, you can check them out on YouTube TV.
Now, how many teams actually make it to the World Series itself?
So the College World Series, it is 2 4-team double elimination brackets, so 8 teams qualify.
So
And
basically like an Elite 8.
you do have an Elite
Okay,
8 going on. 2 4-team double elimination brackets. That's where it kind of gets weird because it's like you could lose your first game, go into the loser's bracket, and you have to go on a crazy run to win, but you could still do it.
Yeah.
It does happen. But guess what? It ain't going to happen this year because K-State's going to get in and fucking kick their ass. And we've, of course, never won the World Series, K-State. We've appeared in 5 of the tournaments: 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013, 2024. And last year we reached the Super Regional, and in 2013 as well. That's the furthest we've ever been.
Okay. So
is that the 64 team one?
So that's like 32.
I say that's one step up from
that's
that.
That's the 32. Because it's 64, then 3-2, and then boom shakalaka, you're in the freaking College World Series. What the fuck?
So we haven't actually made the College World Series. We've made the college playoffs.
We have made...
We made the postseason.
Technically,
you got a foot in the door of the.
We made
C of the
yeah,
college,
yeah. We're at the end of the C and not quite at the W.
Yeah.
Technically,
Okay.
I had a shirt that had, it was like, because K-State made the College World Series. Like, I have to get a shirt. I think it was 2013. And it was a shirt that had a map of the United States, and it had every college that made it. It was just covered. And that's when I learned. I was like, damn.
Oh, shit. We're really not that special.
We're 64.
Why haven't we been here before?
No shit, man. And my thing is also, like, the NCAA, the basketball tournament, they have other tournaments. Like, if you don't make it, go to the NIT.
Which we didn't even make that last year. Did we?
Let's not talk about
I mean,
No, we didn't, because we suck so bad that we were going to make that. And they were like, oh, we're not going to accept an NIT. And I go, you better fucking get on your hands and fucking knees and beg for a spot in the end.
you better write them a letter.
You better fucking write them a letter right now and tell them sorry for saying that. But I always thought, why couldn't baseball start a stupid tournament after it? You know, and go, hey, we're the 65th best team. You know?
Number 1 at being number 2, baby.
We're number 1 at being number 65.
No, and so I agree with you, because like one thing I appreciate about like the minor league baseball is that shit is goofy.
Yeah, it is.
They are doing like they'll light a person on fire.
I love it. The bananas.
Yeah.
Have you been following what John Oliver's doing?
No. Oh wait, he's
the
doing
minor league
something,
team?
but I forgot what it was.
He had the closing segment of a couple of weeks ago on his show. He extended, because he did a whole little segment on how stupid but also extremely entertaining that minor league baseball is. And just started like showing examples of like different theme nights and like where the team changes their name for a night, or, you know, does something stupid or weird or funny or whatever. And he offered to do, his show was going to do that, for like do a theme night where they pay for everything. They're going to throw a theme night kind of party thing for the game. They're going to change the mascot. They're going to put out merch, all this shit. But the deal is that the team itself has no input on it whatsoever.
Oh,
yes.
And they chose the Erie, Pennsylvania Sea Wolves. That their mascot is a wolf pirate.
Yeah.
Like
Sure,
you do.
Sure.
And they even wrote in their submission, because they just had to contact him. They're like, yeah, if you're a minor league team, contact us, and if we pick you, we'll do it. In their correspondence with them, they basically said, our mascot's name is the Sea Wolf, and we're nowhere near the sea.
Yes.
And John Oliver's like, don't worry, we're going to fix that.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, I'm really excited. But, yeah, minor league baseball, if you don't follow it at all, you absolutely should be, because it's extremely entertaining. Banana Ball is a whole different fucking
That
league.
shit is awesome.
It's very entertaining,
When
too.
they had a guy on stilts pitching. And then I always wanted a team to try this, but they had like the pitcher, and then they had 2 guys line up right next to him.
Yeah, and you don't know which one has the ball.
They all did like the same. And the guy in the back was like, "What the fuck?"
That's what I'm talking about.
It's
Dude,
so
college
funny.
could take some. They could introduce a little spectacle
They should.
into the.
They
thing.
absolutely 100%.
And I think they should get some of these forward-thinking advertising companies, like like the Wendy's and the Pop-Tarts, and they should just get sponsored by. Like, I want to see the Pop-Tart take a pitch to the nuts.
Dude, the
my
Pop-Tarts World
God.
Series sounds awfully nice.
And have the Pop-Tart like slide down to home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then everybody eat them. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and then they eat him. Yeah.
Heat check.
They should have it come out of the toaster, but like the toaster malfunctions so he doesn't pop out. He just kind of like slowly burns to death.
They changed the face on it to like screaming and its arms waving around.
Hit him with a bat. Put him out of his misery. Oh, okay.
Because I just have never heard of any of the College World Series stuff. Like it escapes my radar.
Yeah, well, it's like kind of late. Obviously it's in the summer, and then like the build-up's not that much unless you know like sports. If you're like a sports person, you know it's coming up. It's also a lot like we were talking about playoff hockey. Like the World Series, if it's a close game, especially if it comes down to the final game, is fucking like the emotions are up and down. It's cool, but a lot of times, like the top team just beats the shit out of everybody. It's like, this is boring.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I've seen more of the Little League World Series than I have the College World Series.
Oh my
I've
God!
I've seen plenty of Little League World Series games.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many College World Series games.
They should get the best Little League team against the worst college team.
Dude.
Just see what happens.
That would be awesome. I would pay to see that.
It's 107-0.
But not the way you might think.
Really?
Hey, that minor league team's good, boy.
Oh, he was saying
good and terrible.
He was saying Little League.
No,
Little League. That's what I meant. I keep saying minor. I don't know why. But no, that Little League team.
Hey, man.
Watch out, boy.
No, they would get smoked because like they would just every time one of the bigger guys was going to a base, I would just charge the guy in the base.
They might stand a chance if it was one of those teams that like faked everybody's age. There was a few years ago, not a few years, it was a while back, but this team from the Bronx had a guy pitching that was like 20.
That's right.
With a note that just says, I'm 20.
I'm 20. No, I'm 13. And everybody's like, dude, he's got a mustache. How's that work? He drove here. He's like warming up. He's like, man, the wife's really up my ass. I got to get out of here as soon as I'm done.
It's like he's got a flask in his back pocket.
You guys carrying around a tape measure. How the fuck is he a kid, man? What the hell?
Dan, that was a good talk about baseball, don't you think?
Yeah, if by good you mean I know less about the College World Series than I did when we started, yes.
Hey, no, that's not true. We know where it is. We know around a general time when it takes place. And we know that there's a really good chance that K-State's going to be there.
That's right. Rosenblatt.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, you should Rosenblatt your ass on over to YouTube so you can like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good shit.
Leave us a good Rosenblatt. Sidetracked.com.
Leave us a good corn poop.